having fun today. Yay. I am going to be doing a reading vlog while I read Of Blood and Fire by Ryan Cahill. And I'm starting this a little sooner than I had planned in the day because I'm supposed to be editing a different YouTube video to be posted today. But the first time I filmed it, I forgot to plug in the microphone. The second time I filmed it, I did something or something happened somewhere and the file was corrupted. I have also found out that the driver installed on the new laptop for the graphics card, I think it is, isn't compatible with the current version of Adobe Premiere. So I am doing some stuff to get the correct driver onto the computer to make sure that I can even use Adobe Premiere before I go through the fun hassle of setting everything back up again to record the video that I was planning on posting today. Anyways, so while this is doing its thing, I thought I would get some reading in because it looks like it's gonna be a few more minutes at least. And I just had something come into my eye. Anyways, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna start this, and not worry so much about our technical fun that we're having right now. Yeah. Here we go. I can kind of see through the pages. There's a map. Okay, we're back. Video is uploading. Oops, I know which way I'm going. And I am currently on the start of chapter 2. We also have a puppy that has been asking for attention for the last 2-3 hours. So apparently I am not going to reading the book just yet. We have to give him some love and then we can go back to reading the book. So, chase the puppy! I can't even. Okay, there, we're gonna turn in an awkward angle. It is now the next day, a little after 1:30. I was doing some Christmas shopping this morning, and since it has been raining all morning, this one has wanted nothing to do other than cuddle, which has made things interesting. I gotta come pick over here. Okay. I am currently on page 97, I think, of. Ouch! You're fine. I'm sorry. I scared the puppy. Of Blood and Fire. Right, yes. I'm enjoying it very much. I have been sucked into the world. My only question so far is, where does the prologue fit? We read this prologue about a guy supposedly being saved and joining this order. And I don't know if it's present day in terms of the book or if it's in the past. Other than that, I'm very much enjoying the book so far. We've had some near-death misses. We've learned about some past people that have perished in the proving that the boys go through, and I just realized I am balancing this on my hand exceptionally well. Probably because it's thick. But being barely 100 pages in, I don't necessarily have a whole lot to say yet, because there's about over 400 more pages. I think it's 521. I looked last night. So since it's still raining, it's hopefully supposed to stop in or the percentage chance goes down anyways in about an hour and a half. I'm hoping it gets lighter too, because it is also cold outside. It is, when I looked a couple minutes ago, it is 4 degrees centigrade, which is going to be 36, maybe thereabouts, Fahrenheit, a little above freezing. And a rain jacket is not warm enough, will not keep me warm enough anyways, for that kind of cold, and it is not large enough to be able to put on enough layers to have the warmth be underneath the jacket and stay warm. So I would have to wear my winter jacket that is not built for rain. I don't know how well it'll hold up. Dante, we have a doggy coming. Somebody else is walking in the rain. I'm gonna get back to this now. And I'll check in with you more later. this. I am a little beyond page 300. We've now had a dragon. We've had a few kinds of magic, so to speak. Magic in here is also referred to as having the spark. I'm currently debating on giving more because any much more is going to be in spoiler territory. Let's see if I can do this without spoiling. For a little bit, I was having wisps of like borderline Aragon storyline, but we are like way past the halfway point in terms of like the beginning of Aragon, like when Aragon is first getting the egg. We have our dragon appear somewhat similar fashion. And my battery's already flashing. Be right back real quick. I believe I was trying to explain Aragon borderline story plot point overlap. So how the dragon appears, I think, is kind of similar to how Aragon first meets Saphira. A bit. Borderline. Very borderline. And I'm having Murtka, probably not saying the name right, feelings, because if I remember correctly, he's like kidnapped or something by the evil king, lord, whatever in that world, and we have a similar thing happening. I should probably just come out and do the spoilers because I'm borderline giving spoilers. Okay, we'll make this a spoilery vlog kind of thing, and then we'll just try and keep the book review to non-spoilers. So one of our friends has been kidnapped. A Fade came out of nowhere, and the group had been separated, and the Fade attacked one of our friends and a member of the other group that had gone with him. So the two of them were separated from the other four because there's 6 in the group, and they were attacked by a Fade, and he said, I'm gonna take this one is interesting, and utterly destroyed and knocked out the other character that our friend was with. So now our other friends are very pissed that this guy basically let their friend be taken, and I'm kind of sitting here like, he didn't exactly let it happen. He tried to stop it. But he was thrown against a tree and knocked unconscious. Kind of hard to do anything to stop anything when you're unconscious. Somewhere around there, and then the dragon hatches to our draw. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, so no idea how this is supposed to be pronounced. Dralid Naldir. It's one of those you kind of just go over it, forget how to pronounce it, don't even try. Jalid Naldir is something like how my head pronounces it when I'm reading anyways. But yeah, so I have also done a bad thing, and I've already ordered the next book of the series for myself. So of course, shortly after it arrives, we're going to have to read it so that we don't have another book sitting on our shelf for 10,000 years. But this like, I'm 50% through and I'm sitting here going, is this a 4? Is this a 5? And it's not even a 4, it's probably like a 4.5 at the lowest at this point. Very much enjoying it. So we shall continue at some point, but it won't be right now, because right now I am going to go set up and record the video for tomorrow, because for some reason this is taking for freaking ever to finish. I'm just that slow of a reader, I guess, that it has now been a week, basically, since I started this. I was hoping to have this done last weekend, Monday at the latest. Clearly that didn't happen, as this is now Friday. I think I managed to read one chapter each night from like Tuesday through last night. That is all I managed. One chapter. And it is killing me that that's all I've been able to read, but such is life, and such is my slow reading speed. But anyways, I will be getting back to that ASAP, is what I will be doing. We will see if I can read more than a chapter tonight. No promises, though. I haven't read any bit of this yet, and it is now a little after 5, because I started recording this when it was close to 5, so we're probably somewhere a little after 5 now. And then we'll have dinner and family night and yeah, some other stuff happening. So I want to read it right now, but I need to record for tomorrow's video, so we're gonna go do that. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Bye! We are finally coming up to the end. We have I have 110 pages-ish left in the book. So I'm hoping I can finish it tonight, but time be a-ticking. I'm going to try really hard to finish it tonight, because at this point things are probably about to happen quick, so I'm not going to want to stop to go to bed. What has happened? Oh, so much. No, I don't think I want to mention that one, because that one is a bit too much of a spoiler. I think from the little peek I had at the next chapter, we do finally flash over to Rist, I think that's how you say his name. It's like R-I-S-T. It's how I keep saying it. Yeah. So we finally get a kind of solid of where he is. Things have happened with the sister that left home with the love of her life. Things have gone south there. Again, I'm trying not to say too much at this point, because at this point they're going to be major spoilers, so I'm just bare boning it here. Thinking about what might be interesting that's not too much of a spoiler, that would make you decide to pick up this book or go, nope, this is not for me. There's definitely a lot of death in here. Death that is close to us. Close to the pretty much the main character of the book. So there is that. But the kingdom is at war, so I hope that would be evident. Also, the end of the summary is like, there is no prophecy. His coming was not foretold. He bleeds like any man, and bleed he will. I'm hoping that's figurative because he hasn't really... I can see that being figurative. There is a whole bunch of death around him, so... yeah, so we're gonna try and finish this tonight. Let's go. It's, 7:26. Not sure you can really see that. This is 1926 because I use 24-hour time on my phone. It drives me nuts when somebody says, I'll see you at 7:26. 7:26 in the morning or 7:26 in the evening? I could do either. When do you want me? So, I use 24-hour time. Anyways, we're gonna get back to this. And we're gonna finish this tonight. And then I'm gonna hope that, the Christmas gift books that I ordered for people gets here tomorrow-ish. Because then I could go right into book 2, because I had to add something so I could get the free shipping. I kind of knew I was going to be wanting book 2 in this, so I put in book 2, so... Although book 2 is not on my TBR for this month. I have so many books I want to read. Oh, I'm so screwed. Anyways. Finishing this book is long overdue, so I'm going to stop blabbering my mouth away, and we're going to get to reading. Like I said I was going to do a couple minutes ago. So it's been a while since I finished Of Blood and Fire. I would give this 4.5 stars. Is where I'm thinking. I love the characters. I love the world building in this, and I'm excited to see where the plot goes and how things play out. There's just enough hint of magic, and the main character who I've already... This is how quickly I forget names. Just finished the book. I mean, not just, but finished it a couple days ago now. And I've already forgotten the main character's name. But interested to see what happens, especially with his sister, considering the death that happened at the end close to her. I think I'm gonna have to put a spoilery warning on this. I don't see any way around it. So yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you that I would recommend this, because if I'm putting a spoilery warning on this video, you've probably already read the book. But yeah, definitely recommend. I don't know when I'm going to continue this. One, the next book is over 800 pages, but I also, I was looking at the author's website earlier, and there's actually a prequel that I should probably grab before continuing. So I might do that. Instead of grabbing this over 800 page monster, which is the next book. This is heavy. It is a paperback, but it is heavy. I forget, it's 840 something. There's a whole bunch of glossaries and acknowledgments at the back. 861 pages. Should I read this? This will probably be the longest physical book that I read. Possibly the longest book that I actually read and not listen to. I don't think I've read a longer ebook. Usually I do the ebooks because they're not as intimidating. I can't see that it's a thick it's a thick weapon in ebook, but at the same time, sometimes, the eyes just can't stare at a tablet anymore, and so this is a nice thing to have so that I'm not staring at a computer all day or a bright screen all day. But yeah, so I very much enjoyed that, and we'll definitely be continuing as soon as I can figure out where in my schedule to squeeze all the books in and grab the prequel. Anyways, I will see you next week in a new video, whatever that video may be. TTFN!